Hey everyone and welcome. As you're probably aware, I've been warning for quite some time about the thought of digital IDs and where the slippery slope will lead.
The core is rotten, and I can behold the tide.
If we allow them to be used in any way, shape or form. Well, it seems that this is proved by who is actually pushing it. Now, this is in regards to the man himself, the ex-Prime Minister for a reason, Tony Blair, and Lord Hague as well, as they are now the number one voices in the UK pushing for digital IDs. Now, this, in my opinion, is meddling in the government and pushing the UN Agenda 30 policy for every citizen to be forced to carry digital IDs in order to live their lives, tracked, monitored, controlled, from cradle to grave, granted permissions based on your status. You didn't vote for this. None of us voted for this. This will only lead in fire and strife. Now, if you think that this is only going to be used for voting and so that we can make sure that only the right people vote and it'll only be for convenience and for safety and all of the other buzzwords that they like to throw out at you on a daily basis, let me just show you what the UN actually put out in regards to digital IDs, shall I? Have a look at this, everyone.
Digital transformation is changing the way we manage our data, our information, our interactions, and our identities online. The United Nations is ready to digitally transform how it deals with identity, with a system to streamline information sharing, daily workflows, access to platforms and buildings, operating across agencies, by providing its personnel with a universal system-wide identity solution. Introducing the UN Digital ID,
And this is where it gets dodgy. No, like they say that it's just for certain things and it won't be expanded at all. This is where they want it to expand to.
Unique and digital identity for UN personnel, from the day you join to the day you part. All of your personal, HR, medical, travel, security, payroll and pension data in the palm of your hand, giving you full control on what you share and with whom.
Let me just say this at this point, everyone. It's not for you to control everything, is it? Obviously, it's not for you to control, because if it was, it would be a choice thing and not forced on you. So this is for them to have access to your medical, your pension, your wages, your access to it, to properties and establishments and companies, and access to goods, etc., etc., etc. And it's all so that they can control it and not you.
With blockchain and biometrics, the UN Digital ID makes verification efficient, secure, transparent, immutable, portable, and universal. It's been piloted by different agencies and the UN Pension Fund, where they've replaced current manual processes with certainty for who and where pension recipients say they are at any given time. Imagine a regional field officer has just joined the UN. She uses the mobile app to obtain a digital wallet, stored securely in her smartphone and only accessible to her with biometrics. Even better than a physical wallet.
Biometrics that they then store centrally. Are you seeing the erosion of your privacy yet? Are you seeing the erosion of any sort of substance of freedom yet? If this isn't fought against, and I mean legally obviously, if this isn't fought against, it's just going to be ushered in, and before we know it, we're going to be making 1984 look like freedom.
Wallet, she can store all her credentials issued by any UN organisation in her digital wallet. She has immediate access to course certificates, travel clearances from UNDSS, medical records from allergies to vaccinations, also making any transfer to another organisation a breeze. As innovation transforms the world, we can improve the way we manage our identities online. UN Digital IDs, a building block for digital cooperation, unlocking the promise of the SDGs.
Now let me think about that. Not a chance. Now this obviously requires compliance. It requires you to walk into this blinkered or with your eyes wide shut and not complain and not push back and not say a word while all of our freedoms and all of our futures and our children's futures and our children's futures, because once they get this power, they will never give it back. As we watch all of those things be eroded, and it won't just be a slow process like it's being done at the moment, it will just be overnight. No more, I say, to this digital ID rubbish, because it's obviously going to be used to control rather than for safety or ease of use or any of the buzzwords that they're firing out. Absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous. Let me know what you think, though. I'd like to know your opinion. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.